House Armed Services Committee member and former Green Beret Commander Michael Waltz joins us now. Congressman, so great to have you on. Also, at the time, you had General McKenzie saying the loss of those 13 Americans weighs heavily. And you wonder a year later if that's true, because so far nobody has taken responsibility and nobody has been held accountable. I know you're passionate about this. Your thoughts on that?
Yeah, Trace, in my 26 years in the Army, I've dealt, sadly, with a number of Gold Star families, including the Green Berets that I lost in combat. And there is a deep, just soul-wrenching level of grief there. But I have never, in dealing with these 13 Gold Star families, seen this level of rage. They are phenomenally angry, and they are angry specifically at President Joe Biden. And I think it comes down to three things. One, they have a number of rightful questions that haven't been asked about Bagram Air Base, about the fact that the suicide bomber was let out of prison at Bagram Air Base just a few weeks prior to the suicide bombing, and a number of other questions pertaining to the total lack of planning as was evidenced by this debacle of a withdrawal. So that's one, the questions that haven't been answered. But as you pointed out also, the zero accountability. Not one official, not one military officer has been relieved, has resigned, or been fired. And then I think the thing that just puts these Gold Star families over the edge is to see the commander-in-chief, to see Joe Biden standing before the nation and the world and saying this was an outstanding success. Nothing went wrong. And again, to not be answering their questions is just a slap in the face, many of them feel. And then you've seen the interviews with them where they're saying that, in dealing with the president, he was talking about his son rather than their loved one. And then, of course, the famous and infamous incident of looking at his watch during the transfer at Dover.
Yeah, and then again, in that soundbite we just showed about hunting them down, and so far nobody's been hunted down. And when the cameras left, it appears that everybody kind of forgot about that because life, again, under the Taliban, Congressman, is horrific. I want to put these number up. These are the stats on the Afghans left behind. You can see the visa applicants, 96%. It goes on from there. The service members, the people who helped us so desperately during the first years in Afghanistan have, for the most part, been left behind, which really is a tragedy in itself. Your final thoughts.
Trace, well, and Trace, we've seen a double-digit call-in to the Veteran Suicide Hotline. And thank you to all of the veterans groups like Save Our Allies, Task Force Pineapple, and others that stepped up to do what their government should have been doing. But Trace, just final thought. I mean, where is the White House commemoration today? Where are the words from the president about these, not only 13 KIA, but all of the wounded, dozens that lost their limbs and forever have had their lives changed? I see nothing on the White House calendar today.